Well, Agoro Carbon Alliance is working to reverse the effects of climate change by decarbonizing farming. The company distributed more than $9 million to producers in its first year, carving out a unique position in the carbon farming market. Well, agronomist Travis Kidd joins us now for an industry update. And Travis, thanks for your time here today. We appreciate it. If you would give us, first of all, just a bit of background on Agoro Carbon Alliance and, of course, the mission.
Yeah, so the Agoro Carbon Alliance is an alliance backed by Yara. Yara is one of the world's largest fertilizer producers. Fertilizer tends to go unbranded, so people tend to not know exactly who Yara is. But if they're buying urea or nitrates, they definitely know who they are.
Now, for those who may be unfamiliar, what exactly is a carbon credit and how is it created?
Yeah, so if you've got a carbon credit, essentially that's 1 metric ton of carbon dioxide equivalent. We're moving carbon dioxide through a plant and creating sugars. And over time, that's going to, sequester into the soil. So a carbon credit is created after a producer agrees to adopt a new regenerative practice change. And then once that change is made, and we have a metric ton of carbon dioxide into the soil, that is 1 carbon credit. And that can be created many different ways, either on ranch land or row crop. And that's just through different cultural practices.
You say it can be created. Tell us a little bit more on that. How can I create a carbon credit on my farm or ranch and get involved in the program?
Yeah, so Agoro, in our contract, we offer on range and pasture, looking at fertilizing different regimes in different pastures, adding biodiversity, adding different seeds, keeping a living root in the soil. On range and pasture, it's very successful because we tend to not go in and do things that are detrimental to reversal, removing carbon from the soil. So there's a very high likelihood that range and pasture is a very high success rate. Now on our row crop, there is a risk profile up front, and we look at helping out our row crop producers create it through cover crops and different tillage practices. And then there's a learning curve to that. And Agoro offers a full team of agronomists and data scientists to help come in and ensure that success.
Now, of course, how do we learn more about the regenerative practices? Where can we find that information?
Yeah, if they go to agorocarbonalliance.com, we have a learning hub. It's free. Any grower can go and look at it and look at the benefits of these regenerative practices, and look at improving the soil health. By improving our soil health, each producer will be able to have that added benefit on their property.
All right. Well, sir, thank you very much for your time this morning. Travis Kidd, he's with Agoro Carbon Alliance, connecting with us here today out of Columbus, Texas. Thank you.